Breaking news. Several weather events are happening all over the world. Heat energy has caused these events to happen, and today we will be having interviews, looking at stories from around the world, talking about how and why the events occur, witnessing live weather broadcasts, and much more. First, a live broadcast from the scene of a tornado with Timberly, our live news reporter. Timberly? Here at the scene of a live tornado. It isn't very strong right now, it's just starting to a small breeze, which is simply the earth heating up and rising. The cooler air from the ocean then sweeps away over the land, creating a small breeze. That's what I'm in right now. The breezes are getting faster and stronger. I think the tornado will start soon. Starting from a thunderstorm, tornadoes can become very dangerous. When two separate air masses cause the atmosphere to become unbalanced. When the wind gets faster and higher, it creates a rotating effect. This effect slowly turns vertical, and once it hits ground, it becomes a tornado. As you can see, we're getting very fast and strong. My hair is very messy, and it's starting to realize broadcasting from a live tornado isn't the safest idea. That tornado was brutal. We will now talk about another weather event, air masses. Air masses are large bodies of air which move together and are similar in temperature, density, etc. The air masses traits depend according to the land below. It is when two air masses meet, usually a cold and warm one, that creates a tornado. Air masses can be very big. They can reach sizes as big as Brazil. Our body of air must be really big to be considered an air mass. Our next event, monsoons, we will be witnessing Timberly in a live monsoon. This should give us a view on what a monsoon really is. Here's Timberly. I don't know why I always have to do these things. Anyways, monsoons are deep passage of water. Monsoons are seasonal winds that bring damp, humid air over land from the ocean. Occur in the summer seasons because the enormous rainfall in several parts of the world. The monsoon I'm in right now is very brutal. I keep getting sprayed in the face by waves and rainwater. It's really not fun. Add some bells to this, please? Monsoons are very interesting and very dangerous. I would hate to be in one. Can you imagine? Now, we will hear from a special guest who knows all about trade winds, prevailing winds, and doldrums. Let's give our guest, JJ, a warm welcome. With JJ, a sailor who knows a thing or two about trade winds, prevailing winds, and doldrums. I'll be asking questions about these weather events, and JJ will give her stories involving each event. JJ?
Thanks, Tamara. I've been sailing the seas for a very long time for trading, and I know a lot about trade winds, prevailing winds, and doldrums. I would be very happy to answer any questions you have.
Okay, I do have a few questions for you. Firstly, what exactly are trade winds, prevailing winds, and doldrums?
Well, Tamara, prevailing winds are simple, constant wind movements around the globe, caused by Earth's rotation. The trade winds, for example, are prevailing winds. The trade winds are constant wind movements. They blow constantly and continuously. They never stop blowing. Doldrums are peaceful, easy winds that form between the trade winds. The doldrums usually lie on the equator and is a low pressure zone.
Okay. Yes, and my next question is, how do these events help you with sailing and trading?
Well, being a sailor, you gotta know your trade winds. Since trade winds blow constantly, it is a very fast way to get to certain places for trading. It's convenient, and I can easily take the trade winds for trading, hence the name.
Oh, I see. Now, is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, would you like to hear a weather joke?
Sure, why not?
What's the difference between weather and the climate?
I don't know. What is the difference between weather and climate?
Well, you can't weather a tree, but you can climb it.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh, what's the distance? Okay, here's another one. What happened to the cow that lifted into the air by a tornado?
I don't know.
Utter disaster.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, JJ, for coming. Now back to you, Timber. No, Timberly. Yes, thank you, JJ. We will now see Timberly in a blizzard. Blizzard? I'm here with the DQ Blizzard. The DQ Blizzard is the delicious ice cream treat made with soft serve and mixed with any ingredient you want. Some flavors are Oreo, cookie dough score, and many more. Also, they are quite delicious. No, Timberly, I don't mean a DQ blizzard. I mean the kind of blizzards that happen when there's strong winds, low temperature, and lots of snow. The kind of blizzards that there has to be warm air must be above and cold air must be near the surface. The kind of blizzards that usually last a long period of time, and they can get very severe. You are saying that I have to go into a freezing, dangerous, and deadly blizzard? Yes, that's exactly what you have to do. That's it. I'm changing careers.
But wait, Timberly, who's going to do the report of the active volcano?
I'm out.
Oh.
That wraps up our weather event news report. Please tune in next time for a special story on Kangaroos Take Over the World. Have a good night, everyone.